Howdy y'all, and welcome back. Or welcome to, I guess it's welcome to Crest Valley. There's no welcome back because we've never been here before. But anyway, this is a map that just got put up on FSUK, so I figured it's just an edit with, it's just an edit of Goldcrest Valley. So I'm just like, well, maybe we'll just jump in and take a look at it. Maybe somebody will like it. Maybe somebody will be like, whoa, look at that. That's amazing. But yeah, to start out, holy cow, look at this. Alright, so it looks like pigs, beef, and sheep are all next to the farm, which is what a lot of people like because that's an American way to do it. Like, your animals are always going to be right next to your farm. And according to the download page, the changes are new farm with silo, barn, cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens. Small edit to sawmill and minor changes to the rest of the map. You can load the equipment back to the farm. So apparently he's got a reset point somewhere here on the farm. And then there are more trees. I'm assuming that means more cuttable trees. I'm guessing the map doesn't really... He's moved a couple of things. I don't see any more extra forests or nothing like that, but we can have a bit of a look around. I think I got my volume down though. I've always got my volume down. If you guys watch any of my videos, I always got my volume down. He's got this. I wonder if this is the upgraded one or not. There's really no way to tell unless you actually go get this stuff. The upgraded one is where you can actually store anything in it. You can actually store grass in it or whatever. This is where you sell your straw and hay. You've got tons of storage, it looks like. Storage here, storage over there, storage here, there. Actually, no, that's cows. Never mind. But yeah, lots of storage. You've got a fuel tank on the farm. Not so much, like... I'm kind of to the point with the fuel tank that it'd be nice to have this on the farm, but I would like it to have, like, a fill capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could go get the fuel trailer, or if I could even, like, order fuel, and, like, a fuel truck comes in, or, like, if it just simply... If I could walk up to it, and just say, hey, I want to buy, 100 gallons or 1,000 gallons or whatever, or just fill it up. If it had a capacity, like if it's 1,202 gallons or whatever that number is, that would be more realistic. Instead of, there's a never-ending supply of fuel in that tank. Like, you have to actually order it. You should have a capacity. This looks like it's the cow pen. So that's pretty nice. Let's go over this way, and it looks like you own 3 fields. I think that's what it was like before, right? The fields are different numbers, though. I just noticed that, because the field that's over there, field 15 was field 16. Field 18 was 19, 17 was 18. What has changed? It looks like maybe he took a field out somewhere. I would have to compare this. You can compare this right here to the actual Goldcrest Valley map and see what the difference is. Let's look over here. This is the pigs. So this is nice. It is really nice to have all the animals in one spot. That way you're not running all over the map doing stuff. You're not having to transport your water buffalo from one side of the map to the other, and then back again, and over here, and a triangle, and all that crazy stuff. Just trying to, like, get water to your animals, get food to your animals, all that stuff. You shouldn't have to do that. I think that's a pretty good look around. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I probably won't know. I can always try to help you, though. What is this? Input. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, this is a garage. You can, like, park your stuff in here and then work on it. Just so you know, I just clicked my left button. Is what it was. It's just my left mouse button. You can see it up there, but I didn't know if anybody... configure or directly sell vehicle. Okay. If I just click on any of these... Oh. Whoa, that's a little bit annoying. Input in a roll door. Oh, you just click and hold it and it'll like open up for you. Okay, I thought you had to sit there and like click and keep clicking or whatever, but no, you have to actually like click and hold it and it'll open the door. Okay, so that's good to know. They did say you had animated doors, so well, doors and gates, I think. Version 2. Maybe this is version 2. Rebuilt the sell points for grain, manure, slurry, and animals. Extended the farm with more storage and workshop. Added animated gates and lights. Built new roads and small things around the map. Fixed the animal freeze problem. Added some new starting equipment. Well, let's just see what starting equipment he did add then. 1 tractor, 3 tractors. That's all. Do one of these already have a... Let's see. That one's actually... I don't know. You'd have to look at them probably. This. You actually have a plow. You start with a plow. You start with a weight, a mower, a pickup trailer, water, animal thing, a hayloft. That looks like that's a standard hayloft. So straw and hay. Alright, so what do we want to look for? Small edge to sawmill. Let's go to the sawmill then, because it looks like he has made a couple of changes. According to that, he's made a couple of changes to the sawmill. So if we just go up in this direction, so everything is fairly, like, he's actually dropped it in right there. That's pretty nice. What is this all about? I guess you could put a shed there, maybe? I don't really know what his idea would have been right there. Okay, so he's done a couple of different things around here. That's kind of nice. Most of the map, I got a feeling, would look the same. There's extra trees in there, I think. Okay, so maybe it's extra trees all over the map is the thing. Let's go look at the sawmill, since it says that he's changed the sawmill. Let's see, small edit to the saw, like it just says small edit. What'd that be? I don't see anything as far as the second version. Added some new starting equipment. Minor changes the rest of the map. But nothing really specific on some of this stuff. You can load the equipment back to the farm. We'll test that here in a minute. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to read and do this at the same time. Ooh, there's an entry point here. That's kind of nice. And a shed to store stuff. Okay. And there's actually a road. Like he's actually like paved it or whatever. And added a bunch of trees. You can sell wood logs here, straight and long pieces, blah blah blah. So you actually have to put them up there then. Is that how it works? It looks like where the square is. That's a new shed. So like if we were driving, not paying attention, we accidentally drove this truck off into the water. That would be terrible. So then we would have to reset it after we look around a little bit. There's a water tower. There's a water tower. It doesn't look like a whole lot. It looks like he's definitely moved. Like, so I guess if you put logs up here anywhere, which is fairly realistic, sorta, kinda, not really. I mean, if you think about it, if you guys don't, if you've never been to a sawmill, if you're coming in, like if you're a log supplier, if you're the guy that goes out in the woods and cuts down trees, and you come into the sawmill, you are not the person that loads them on this conveyor. Okay, just so you're aware. At least most sawmills I've ever been to, the only thing you ever do is you'll come in and you'll unload them in a certain spot. Probably not out in the middle like the actual stock map is. It'd probably be over to the side. Like maybe if you move this building, you could put a big old pile of logs there, and that's where you would put them or whatever. And then some guy that works at the sawmill with a loader would come over, get the logs, bring them over here, and put them on here as they need them. So as the person selling them, you wouldn't put them on there. That's just as kind of a point. It probably doesn't matter that much, and probably nobody cares, but let's get our truck out of the water. Whoop, there it is. Reset. Looks like it was put... It starts right back up. Must not have been much damage. I'm assuming it's there and then this direction, probably. Let's test that theory. Reset this here too. Yep. Alright. That's really cool though. I mean, that's... It is and it isn't. That is kind of a high demand for some people. You know, they might want to... a lot of people do want to reset this stuff to their farm. Just because it is realistic. I mean, if you think about it. Because if you're, like, say you're a big farmer. Like, maybe when you first start out, you wouldn't necessarily have stuff delivered to your farm. But once you become... What would this be? But once you become, like, a big-time farmer... you can have stuff delivered to your farm. And, like, a lot of the companies will do it for free. They'll give you free delivery because you've bought so much stuff from them. I don't know what this would be. What would this be? He's put some kind of sell box or dump box or something in this general area. Maybe that's so, like, if you... Or is this a silage area? I bet that's what it is. It's an area for a silage mound, I bet. Oh, yeah, I guess if I hit my F1 button, that's what it'd be. Okay, just so you guys know, this is a silage area. So between these brackets in this brown area, you would just dump your silage in here and compact it and all that good stuff. So that's kind of nice. It's sort of weird that it's in the middle of the yard, but you know, that's, you can put it wherever you want, I guess. I've seen some farmers like put it on the, like, in their field, but we don't want to do that on Farming Simulator. I think overall it doesn't look like it's rebuilt sell points for grain. Let's go check out a grain sell point, see if it's different. I don't really know most of these sell. Where's one that I know? What about Maplefield Hill? I've been there. This is a little bit different. I think that building there's new. It just looks like he's just added like a few, you know, like a bunch of trees, a few buildings here and there, some aesthetic things, you know, just to make it look more busy, I think. You know, the fact that your animals are at the farm is a big thing. The fact that you can reset your equipment to the farm is a big thing. Because even, like, if you get your tractor stuck, or flip it over, or run into the water, it's kind of a nuisance to only be able to reset it to the store, and then have to drive it back to your farm. Because that just seems like a hassle. But overall, it's looking good. You know, it's just, has he changed anything up at the shop? I don't see anything different. I think everything is fairly well the same. I don't really know most of the rest of these. It looks fairly the same. I know the field numbers are different, so he's added something or took something away or something like that. The numbers have been rotated. This used to be 19, so I'm guessing he took something away. Because 18 got rotated to 19, or maybe he added one. I don't know. I'm sure you guys know. Just compare. You know, you can compare that map to the other map and all that good stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did it just as a quick kind of, hey, this is what's up, this is what I found sort of thing. Just so you guys know what's going on. If you haven't actually noticed it, that's fine. I will put the download link below the video in the description. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. That way I'll know that I need to do more videos about, you know, mods and that sort of thing. But thanks for watching. This is the Butcher Man. A good day to you all.